And I didn't quite see who won that token. I'm sure Brian has noticed. And this is, and coming up we have a lucky battle here. Every Pokemon gets super luck, which raises their critical hit stages by 1. So for a move with no critical hit stages normally, that'll be raising the critical hit chance from 6.35% to 12.5%. There is normally a +1 boost, that means its critical hit chance from 12.25% from 12.5%. As you can see, it helps Pokemon with either have already got a critical hit, a high critical hit move, or some critical hit item. It helps them slightly more than Pokemon who just have neither of those benefits.
Sometimes the super luck can also work against the Pokemon because they lose what ability they once had.
That's quite true. Gengar lost to Levitate this battle, but Red Team don't have any on-time moves on their team, so fortunately for Gengar, it won't be at all affected by loss of Levitate. Meanwhile, the only other is, well, Tangrowth loses Leaf Guard as well, or Chlorophyll. I'm not certain if this is a Chlorophyll Tangle or Leaf Tangrowth. Other than that, I don't think the abilities lost have been particularly consequential for. Yeah, okay, there is Munchlax with losing its Gluttony ability, so Step won't activate at 20% anymore, instead activate at 25%. But other than that, I can't think of anything else that's consequential.
What is Regirock's original ability? Is it Clear Body?
It is.
So Chatot could captivate it now.
Yeah. It doesn't care about captivating it because Regirock has only got physical moves.
The Regirock has Thunderbolt, I believe.
Oh, wait. Looks like I need to work on my eyesight, but that's Thunderbolt and not Thunder Punch for some reason. I assumed it was that. Not totally certain why. But as you say, Thunderbolt will be affected by Actually, no, Captivate doesn't work either because Chatot is Regirock is genderless. So Captivate only works when it comes to gender. I should have caught that earlier. That was rather silly of me as well. Looks like my commentary is compromising my ability to analyze games.
Yeah, that was a fail on both our parts.
Yes. Let's just say we are both bad this game.
We'll try again next game.
It's a bit hard to analyze, to be honest, while trying to, like, let's say, make things interesting for the stream.
I'm not going to use this as an excuse, but the very small resolution and quality makes it difficult as well.
True, but like, as you say, the pre-betting screen, it should have been obvious as to what was going on. So yeah, broke our pass there. I for some reason didn't notice Thunderbolt. Meanwhile, we also didn't notice that Regirock was genderless for a moment. In case, that is going to be a defense column to roll out for Red Team there, which is Double's rollout's power, of course. And it's going to do a rather menial amount of damage to it, unless it gets a critical hit, which it doesn't. Regirock is still above 50% HP, and it will get a second rollout. Next one should kill Ampharos. So assuming that Regirock can get the next KO, next hit to KO Ampharos, will still have rollout 4 and 5 in order to defeat Chatot and Gengar. So blue team are in a bit of a hole here. They need to figure out a way to defeat this Regirock.
Have any of the Pokemon got any critical hits yet?
Actually, nope, it doesn't look like they... It looks like Regirock get a miss earlier. So they won't have to worry about that rollout 3, 4 and 5 on Chatot. Still, Regirock will defeat Ampharos. They will have to be worried about the rollout 3 combined defense code. It's going to be quite damaging, and since Blue are not switching to Gengar, which is... Oh, yeah, actually no, they do switch to Gengar. But they do switch to Gengar just in time, and should get a KO move in here. Let's see if they do that. They go to Submission, which is a bad move because that is capable of missing, and Regirock doesn't need dodge it, but it also misses its own rollout. Quite a dramatic turn as that was indeed. Rock Pulse would have been enough to KO Regirock there. There's another submission coming in, and that also misses. Regirock finally gets in a rollout on Gengar, but of course it's just rollout 1, it doesn't do too much damage. Blue is still going to use submission. This time they do manage to hit it, so Regirock will go down after a lot of damage to blue team.
Gengar does have quite a few moves though to counter what Red's about to bring out.
Also, I think I again misread the moves here, so that's really bad on my part. I think I thought the move A was Dark Pulse on Gengar instead of Poison Jab as it turned out to be. So in that case, submission was basically the correct move there. There's not much that Blue could have done. My apologies to Blue team there. Again, I'll blame this very, very low resolution overlay.
So Poison Jab will take out Tangrowth. Munchlax will come out for the red side. I think yes. Gengar will likely be switching back to submission here.
Chances are it will indeed switch to submission. Though that depends if you want to take some recoil damage first. And risk emitting as well. I think Poison Jab is enough to defeat Red here. I personally just stick with that. But they do get a low percentage submission, and it does some damage. And massive amount of damage, but it does damage regardless. Meanwhile, Red are slow to switch to Ice Punch, and he will not do any down to that initial superpower. Blue then get a low percentage Shadow Claw to kind of throw away a little bit of the advantage, but it's still not shouldn't be a big deal in this battle. Still, Red will get an Ice Punch in, and possibly KO on the next Ice Punch. I think that depends on the damage roll. Gengar does indeed go down, and we are just left with Chatot against Munchlax, and that is going to be a pretty bad result for the blue team unless they can get a good switch into return. Now return is coming up here, might be able to KO Munchlax. Let's see, oh, it gets a critical hit to KO Munchlax instead. And so blue team wins, and as Munchlax goes down.
Was that the first critical hit of the match, the very last hit?
I do believe it was, because if Ampharos got Brick Break critical hit on Regirock, that definitely would have done a lot of damage, and didn't happen. Meanwhile, Gengar kept really submissions and didn't really do any big damage of it, so I do believe that was the first critical hit, yes.
Well, either way it pays off for the blue corner. They get a nice payout at 92%.
Not all a bad payout, not quite an unblocked payout, but still pretty good payouts. A will win in the side game. And it'll be Hugs with the Pokkén.